My name is Bill Schopf, and here I am on the shores of Hamlin Pool at Shark Bay in Western Australia, looking at very ancient rocks, 3 billion years in age, that contain mound-shaped structures formed by communities of microscopic organisms. Organisms far too small to see without a microscope. Much smaller, in fact, than a human hair. And what we're doing is looking at the modern equivalents, these things called stromatolites, these mound-shaped structures that are built by communities of microscopic organisms. Now, you stop to think about that. That's really quite remarkable that 3.5 billion years, 3,500 million years ago, these same sorts of organisms were alive on this planet, and they built the same structures, these finely laminated mound-shaped things about, the size of a big football. Now, these organisms are particularly important. Why? Well, it turns out when the planet was formed, when the Earth was formed, there was no source of free oxygen, the oxygen that we all breathe. And after a while, and nobody knows exactly how long, but within 1 billion years, microscopic organisms called cyanobacteria, sometimes called blue-green algae, these tiny little creatures, tiny little organisms evolved, and they developed a way to do photosynthesis. That is, they take in light energy from the sun, and they take carbon dioxide and water from the environment, and they slice through the water molecule and take the hydrogen. You know, water is H2O, that H is hydrogen. Take that hydrogen and latch it on to the CO2, and they make sugar. Now, it's exactly what all higher plants do, all green plants. And that's where it comes from. It was invented 3.5 billion years ago by microscopic organisms, these cyanobacteria, and has continued all the way up to the present. But the same sorts of organisms that exist, that formed those rocks in the Pilbara, those fossil stromatolites, are the organisms out here that are making these stromatolites today.